Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to tonight's business opportunity presentation. Mondays, as is the norm, we get to showcase the Neolife opportunity, what Neolife is all about, and we want to welcome you to this session. My name is Alan Wanjohi, Field Support for Neolife Kenya, and I'll be your host for tonight's session. And I want to invite you all. I know we have people joining us from across the divide, not just in Kenya, not just in East Africa, but across borders, across various continents, because we're in over 5 continents, in over 55 countries, and we want to welcome you to tonight's session. Feel at home, grab a pen, grab a book, because this opportunity session is designed for you as a guest, because we get to showcase the Neolife opportunity and why you should partner with us in this journey of making the world a healthier and a happier place. And with me, to help me drive this point across and to show you what Neolife is all about, I have a friend, a mentor, an amazing leader who's building his business not just in Kenya but across the continent. Our world team leader, Mr. Pascal Oloo, and then thereafter we'll get to hear from none other than our #1 world team member, East Africa for the year 2023, and that is our 2 Ruby director, Grace Chege, just to give us a few insights of what it takes to succeed and why you as a guest should say yes to this opportunity, because if she did it, so can you. And so without much further ado, I want to welcome Pascal. Pascal, if you can hear me, kindly take it away.
Alan, I can hear you. Thank you very much for the intro. We really appreciate the work that you do for us, hosting us every Monday and every Thursday. So I would like to welcome all our guests, all our distributors to these presentations. It's very exciting for me. Betty and I have spent 2.5 weeks in Kenya, meeting most of our team, and we are very, very excited to meet most of you. And I think that the future of the business is so bright, I need sunglasses. Okay, not reading glasses, sunglasses to see the future. So I'm very excited about today's session. We want to spend the next 35 to 40 minutes sharing with you what we do in this business. And the reason why Betty and I are excited about this business is because this business completely transformed and changed our lives. As Alan has said, my name is Pascal Oloo. I've been in this business for just over 27 years. And the aim of the mission of our company, the mission of our business is to make the world a healthier and a happier place. That obviously has to start with you. If you're a guest, if you're a distributor, whoever you are, your health comes first. Only when you are healthy do you enjoy the benefits of anything else. So Betty and I started this business 27 years ago with a simple goal of earning an extra $200 because we wanted something to supplement my salary as a civil engineer. But after doing the business for 7 months of very hard work, I equaled my salary, and that is when it is actually the defining moment of our business, because I realized that if I kept putting the same effort in the business, I would be earning much more than my salary. And so for the next 2.5 years after that, Betty and I worked very, very hard, and on 27 September 1999, I fired my boss. That's our story. Brief. If you're a guest, maybe you'll have a similar story. Maybe not. The choice is really yours. But let me describe to you the 4 ways that people use to earn income. One is called a job. A job is when you work for somebody. After 30 days, they pay you a salary. And your income is limited to what your employer is able to pay you. The challenge with employment is quite a number. Number one is that your employer one day may come and tell you, we don't need your services anymore. The other thing is that there's a lot of internal politics in the job situation. But a really attention-arresting fact is that Oxford did a study, and they found that by the year 2040, 50% of all the jobs in the world will not exist. So if you're depending on, for 2 reasons. One is advance in technology, and number 2 is artificial intelligence. Because employers have found ways to generate, to make products and services with very few people and taking advantage of technology, and therefore people just lose their jobs. The second way that people used to generate income is self-employment. This is when you get money which is over and you get money that you have saved, or you have mortgaged your house, your life savings, you borrow, you start a business to provide a product or a service to the public. It's good because you control how hard you work, when you wake up, when you go to work, how you conduct your business. The challenge with employment is this: if you want to go for leave, if you want to go tend to your family issues, if you are ill, if you're self-employed, the business tends to depend on you. And if you want to be absent, you need somebody who knows what you do. Number two, somebody whom you trust to be able to run the business on your behalf in your absence. A very simple test to know whether you own a business or not: go away from it for 60 days. If the business collapses, you don't own the business owns you. It's very tempting to think that when you're self-employed, you own a business. Owning a business that you're actually able to detach yourself from it, and the business keeps running. The third way that people generate income is big business. These are very large companies that employ a lot of capital, they employ a lot of people to run their business, to provide a product or a service to the public. Companies like Vodacom in Southern Africa, MTN, Safaricom PLC, Naivas, Shoprite, Chege, all these people invest huge capital to be able to run and provide services and products to a large population. The fourth way that people use to generate income is investment. This is when you get money which is over and above what you need to earn an income. Most people are not very skilled in investment, so they get somebody who is a professional investor, because two things are required for investment. Apart from the money, is the knowledge and the skill of investment. So what do most people do? They hire somebody who is experienced in investment. There are other three ways that people use to generate income, but these are highly specialized: writers, musicians, professional sports people. These are people who have got extraordinary skill to generate income. Not everybody gets a chance to do what they're able to do. But is there an ideal business? Is there a criteria or a set of things that you can look at to tell you this is an ideal business for building with? I think it needs to have the following elements. One, very low capital required. The entry point has to be very low. In fact, one of the things that stop people from starting a business, the first thing they say, I don't have capital. So an ideal business is a business that has very low capital required to start. Number two, our business, you need about between $60 and $100. Number two, you need to get involved in distributions of goods and services. Why? Because this is what people need. Distribution, you see, for a product to land on the desk or on the doorstep of a customer, it has to come from the manufacturer. It goes through several steps before it gets to the consumer. That's a distribution system. Number three, you need to have a global reach. That is, you need to be able to serve a lot of people. Our company does business in over 50 countries around the world, covering a population of about 1.9 billion people. Number four is leverage. What is it? Leverage is when you find a way to multiply the time that your business is done by cooperating with other people so that you can leverage the time. It simply means, let me give you an example. I work 2 hours a day retailing products or moving products from our company. Then I get 10 other people to do exactly what I do. So how many hours of work is that? That's 22 hours. If those 10 people get 10 other people, that's 100 new people plus the 11 is 111 people. If each person is working 2 hours a day, that's 222 hours of work. Think about, if you paid a very small percentage of that, it makes a big difference. That's really what leverage is. The banks know it, that's why they open branches. Retail stores know it, that's why they open different stores in different locations. The fifth element is you need to get involved in consumable, high quality product, because consumable products have a repeat sale. Soap is it's not very romantic, but it's very good business because everybody uses soap every day, and every month they buy some more. In fact, you will use soap until the day you die. Even after you're dead, they'll use soap to clean your body. There has to be high quality products, unique and high quality. Why? So that the only place they can come to is yourself. Then you need a business system, number 6. A business system is simply a series of tools, procedures, and equipment that you need to run your business so that you as the owner of the business does not have to be present when your business is being run. That is what actually replaces the owner of the business. And the last one is timing. Why is timing critical? Because if you start the business at the wrong time, it doesn't gain traction, or it's maybe too late in the growth curve. Our business, because it deals with consumable product, because of changing technology, especially because of COVID, a lot of people lost their job and they're looking for ways to generate income. What is network marketing? What is this business that I've been talking about? Network marketing is a very efficient system of moving products from manufacturer to the consumer. It's a very efficient distribution system. And it has the following hallmarks. Number 1, we cut out the middleman between the manufacturer and the consumer. Number 2, there's no advertising in our business. We advertise our business by word of mouth. For example, if I'm using very good products, I tell my neighbor, my friends, my relatives to buy the products from us. Okay? That is really how we grow a business, word of mouth. There are no wholesalers or retailers. That simply means that the money the company would have paid all these middle people is also paid to us. And this is what makes this business quite lucrative. The products are explained to customers in person, so the customers actually make very informed decisions about the products they're buying. Products are researched and developed on your behalf. That simply means, although you're in business for yourself, you're not by yourself. You've got a whole support structure helping you to grow your business. Think about this. If you want to start a business to sell a product, first you have to design the product. Number 2, get the raw material, manufacture the products, do quality control, package the products, register the products in different locations around different markets around the world. That has already been done for you. And your only duty is to create a network of people who use the products. So you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself because you are piggybacking or you are depending on the infrastructure that Neolife has already built for you. There are no qualifications required in this business except 3 things. Number 1, the desire to succeed. That is a strong drive in your heart that pushes you to build your business. Number 2 is the teachability, and number 3, hard work. If you have these 3 things going for you, nothing will stop you. Now, Neolife started in 1958, started by Jerry Brasfield. When he was a teenager, he had very, very serious asthma. And when his mother gave him natural remedies, his health really improved, and he decided to share this idea with the people in a small town called Porterville in California. That was the birth of Neolife. 65 years later, Neolife has become a global empire. Why has it lasted all this long? Because we believe in the 5 fundamental principles of corporate principles. 1 is absolute honesty and integrity. We believe we need to tell our customers and our friends and our people who do business with the truth, and we deal with them with integrity. The second one is people are number 1. The most important resource we have in our business is people. Why is that important? If you don't have people, you don't have anything. Number 3, products that work. Neolife has spent a lot of money, has put together a group of scientists whose job is just to research and develop our products. Number 4 is equal opportunity for everybody. Everybody who joins this business starts at exactly the same level. And your success depends on how hard you work and what your dreams and drive is. So equal opportunity for everybody, whether you're man or woman, young or old, 18 or 81, a plumber, an engineer, a doctor, a CEO, a housewife. Anybody can succeed in this business. So It's the most equalizing business I know in the world. And then you need to have a long-range vision. Start this business with the very long, initially have a 2 to 5 year horizon. If you follow the guidance of your sponsor or your leader in the business, between the 2 to 5 years, you'll be financially independent. Neolife started in 1958 in the USA, came to South Africa in 1971. East Africa, that's Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania, 1996, 97. Then in West Africa, it went the year 1999 or the year 2000. If you're a guest, this business has come to your doorstep today. Now, why do people start this business? People start this business for so many different reasons. Some start the business because they want a better life for their children and their family. Some start the business because they want to support their aging parents, or they're sick and tired of their jobs. Some start the business because they want to buy and build good homes. Some start the business because they want to buy good cars. Some start the business because they want to have holidays, and some start the business. In fact, I think most people start the business because they want to make money. I think it's very important for us to realize that making money is very important. Why? Because everything you do depends on money. I know money is not the most important thing, but it ranks somewhere with oxygen. You're attending this presentation because you've got either Wi-Fi or you bought data to be able to log in and attend this presentation. The food you eat, the clothes you wear depend on money. And I think we should take making money a very serious business. 3 things. You need to know how to make money, you need to know how to keep money, and you need to know how to make the money grow. And then some people start the business because they want to be physically fit and healthy. So you're partnering with a company that has got more than 60 years experience, operates in over 50 countries around the world, is supported by a group of scientists called the Scientific Advisory Board, world-class research. In fact, go to some of the best scientific journals around the world, you will find that members of our scientific board make contribution to those journals. Go to American Academy of Sciences. You will find that the scientists from Scientific Advisory Board give presentations there. We have 4 ranges of products. What are these ranges? The first is called the Golden Home Care range. These are cleaning products for cleaning your bathroom, your kitchen, your toilet, everything in your home that you need for cleaning, we've got it. And then you have the personal care range of products. These are things like hair shampoos, hair conditioners, hand and body lotion. Then you have the skincare products to make your skin look like, the largest organ in your body is your skin. And then the last range, which is the highest selling range, is a health supplement. Why? Because your greatest wealth is your health. How does this business work? This business works when you do 3 things every day. Number 1 is you use the products. We call them the 3 daily success habits. You use the products simply because you're going to buy this range of products anyway. So you simply change your shopping habits or your buying habits. You buy the product from your own business. 2 reasons. 1, you're supporting your own business. Number 2, the people you're going to speak to about the products want to know that you also believe in the product that you're recommending. Now, because Neolife operates in over 50 countries around the world, the company has devised what is called a point value system. 100 PV or 100 point value is roughly $160 in value. The next thing you do is you share the business opportunity. That simply means you introduce other people to be users and promoters of the products. In this example, you introduce 6 people who do 100 points each, plus yours is 700. You become a manager in the business. The next thing is you teach these people to do what you have done. Let me say the person on the top right corner of the screen introduces 2 people, and those 2 introduce 2. Each doing 100 PV, you'll have built a unit of 700 PV. Your income, plus the other 6 is 1,300 PV. Your income is about $90 a month. The next thing is you start a duplication process. You teach all these people to do what you do. 6 times 700 gives you 4,200, plus 100 is 4,300. Your income is about $580 to $700 as a director in the business. And now things become very, very exciting. Not everybody that you speak to will be interested in the business. Some just want to use high quality products. These become your customers and you make a net profit from them of 20%. The third thing we do every day is personal development. This is when you take time to learn about the products, to learn about the business, you learn how to become a business leader, to lead a large group, excuse me, to lead a large group of people who use products. Through the support, training, support, personal development material, you attend conferences, you attend seminars, you have recognition sessions, because you're learning to grow your business and become a leader. If you want to increase your income, just help somebody else in the business become a director. If you help one more person become a director, you become a software director, your income is about $1,000 a month. If you help 3 people become directors, you become a Ruby director, your income is about $2,000 a month. If you help 6 people become directors, your income is about $5,000 plus. So at this stage, I want to invite one of the most excited and successful distributors in the East African market, a Ruby director from Nairobi, Kenya, Grace Chege. Grace, can you hear me? You are muted.
Yes, Pascal.
Yes, now we can hear you. I know I've heard your stories before, but I'm looking forward as if I've heard it the very start, because every time I hear your story, I say, okay, I'm starting the business all over again. So Grace, take it away.
Thank you, Pascal, and I'm truly grateful to God for this opportunity. Hi, East Africa. I want to appreciate Pascal for your mentorship and the way you've continued to guide us, and it was good to see you here in Kenya. I also want to appreciate the office, the Neolife Kenya office, all the leaders, East Africa and beyond, because the Neolife opportunity has made me a big business builder across the world. My name is Grace Chege, and I do this business with my business partner, Caesar, who is my husband. Together we are blessed with one son, Gabriel, and we are so excited. And I'm a HR by profession. This business found me when I was very busy in the office, when I was invited by my sponsors, Isaac and Purity Ndongo. I am truly grateful to them. I also am so grateful at this time that, I've been given to share my story. Through the journey, I've been a professional. I didn't do network marketing before. I didn't know about network marketing. And for me, this came to my door 9 years ago. I was in the office working, and I received a text message, and I ignored that text message for 6 months. I'm saying this because sometimes we ignore, and what God has given our destiny already in our hands, and we ignore it. That is how I was ignoring this opportunity that has made me a very, changed person. And that was 9 years ago. And when I decided to attend one day, I came to an event that changed my life. I saw people share about the opportunity of health. They also shared their stories of financial empowerment. And for me, I looked at it and I said, there is money here. So my why for joining this business was not health, although you will hear that my journey is connected to health. And it was not lifestyle traveling, but today I'll tell you and I'll share with you how this opportunity has changed my life in the last 9 years. Next year, February 2024, we shall be celebrating 10 years in this business. And we are truly grateful to God, and also grateful to Team Power International, our team across the world. When the presentation was done that day, like Pascal has shared, it was a physical session. I decided to say yes. I just gave a small deposit. And I remember in 3 days' time, I finished, my payment. And the journey started. In a few days, it was around the February, the month was closing. We became senior managers, or at this time, I say I became a senior manager. And it was so unfortunate when I tried to share this opportunity with my husband, he didn't get it. And this is why I want to really make you understand why I joined this business. When we got married, we were very young. I got married in my early 20s, and my husband, below 2 years, he started telling me he's feeling unwell. And it was just a simple thing. It was a headache. And what do you do when you have a headache? You take a painkiller and that's it. That was his life. He continued taking painkillers for some time. And unfortunately, we got ourselves in different hospitals. He got, he didn't have, his businesses were going down. There was no finances from his side. And so I became the breadwinner. And unfortunately, he went ahead, became so sick. We went to India for his treatment. We spent a lot of money in India, millions of money. And when we came back, we were still broke. And I can tell you today, I'm so grateful to God. And especially because of our products, my husband had complications of the nerve, high blood pressure, and even mild stroke. So that is the life I faced as a young bride. And so when they said there is money in Neolife that day, I said I'm going to join for me to get my financial freedom back because it was so hard. I was footing all the bills and we were getting into debts. I don't know, maybe on this call, there are employees, people who are employed, and we always say that, money is not enough, but what action are you taking? That is my question to the guests who are here tonight, or people who have a job and they're always saying they're busy. So that was me, very, very busy. And so starting off as a senior manager, the biggest challenge was a sick husband and time. Remember 8 to 5, I was at work, very busy in my, department, and sometimes I'd work late. But I'll make sure that I still go for training. So for me to start this business was not easy, but I had to start because I had no choice. And for me, I had seen the light, and the light was the Neolife opportunity. So I started off. The trainings were in the evenings. I had to commit myself, and I remember sometimes I'll get home very late as a senior manager. My check was still below 2,000 Kenya shillings, so my husband would make some little noise because he was wondering, why am I late? He's unwell, and he's not getting it. So sometimes in your story and in your journey to your destiny, not everyone who will understand you. The only thing I'm so grateful to my husband is that he gave me time. Even if he was not so happy about the business, he still gave me time. And I remember I had to become a director. And in 7 months, I worked hard to become a director. And I remember I had only Saturdays and Friday night sometimes to travel and support my team because I started sponsoring. Pascal has shown us a lot of circles, and he has told us the biggest impact is sharing this opportunity with people. And that is what my uplines, Isaac and Purity, showed me. So I committed myself to talking to people. I got so many no's. Especially from the professional world and the people who are working with me. But let me tell you, as long as you're willing to go for the yes, you will surely get it. In 7 months, we became directors, and that is how my husband saw this business. I can tell you he had already started using the products Gallicalium. It is a wonderful product for blood pressure. And I can tell you Provitality, Trienen, Lipotropic, vitamin B complex got him back, and the journey to recovery started. So I can tell you indeed today is not taking blood pressure medicine. He's well, and you are going to see him on this screen a few minutes from now. When we became directors, he was so excited, and he started accompanying me for the meetings. So that's why I told you your dream is very personal. Your dream should be personal. I know some of us, just like me, you're married or you're coming from families. And I can tell you, even on this call, I have 2 sisters that I love. They never saw this business. Actually, they told me I'm wasting my time. They told me, Grace, you didn't go to school to become a doctor. They thought these supplements are, they're complicated. They never understood me. And they told me you're going to lose your job, because I know what employees really fear every day is to lose their jobs. But we can see like what is happening closer home in Kenya. People are losing their jobs every day. And when we continued doing the business, in only 11 months, we became SAFA directors and our journey started. Things changed, and I can tell you, the biggest pain I always tell people was debt in our marriage. And we had small debts, we had big debts, and we also had shameful debts. I don't know how you feel at this time as we end 2023 about your year or where you are financially, but I can tell you financial stress was very big in our marriage. And what I want to share today is the impact of what Neolife has done to our lives. I remember in the first year in this business, we never bought anything substantial. All we were doing is paying debts. And remember, I was still doing it on part-time. And by that time now, I had 2 checks from my employer and the bonus check from Neolife. And we started as SAFA directors earning over Kenya shillings 80,000. For me, maybe you're on this call and saying only 80,000. Let me tell you, for me, that made a big difference. And in our second year in this business, we bought our first car. And I can tell you, it was so exciting to buy our first car. Look at where Neolife has gotten us from. As I look to this journey, I want to tell you, I was employed for many years, even before I got to Neolife. And now this is 2 years in the business, putting effort, debts have been paid, and we have started living just like the young people we aspired to be. And I'm saying this because I have seen many people having dreams. Even they leave university, they have dreams, they get jobs that they are not getting enough, and they're always saying they're busy. For me, I could have lost this opportunity that has changed my life if I just said I am busy. And I was truly busy in the office, because covering HR and operations and working on projects beyond Kenya, that was in my desk every day. But for me, what did I see in this opportunity? I saw the future. And today, as I talk to you, I'm almost 10 years in this business. And today, this is the future I was talking about. And you can tell me, yes, Grace, there's a future coming. The future is so bright, because 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago now, I saw some light. Tonight, as I share our journey, I want to tell you it has been having a lot of challenges, because we've gotten many people who've joined the organization and their dreams were small. But the greatest thing is the people who have stayed. And that's why I always say that in this business, I'm committed to work with the willing people. The business has changed us completely. It's not just about money. And I remember our first check as senior managers was 1,000 Kenya shillings, 1,400, about $9 maybe now. And when we got to director, our check went over $500. That was something very big. But my friends, the greatest thing is when I saw leaders in my team starting to make money. And that changed my mind. And I remember I was told as I went for training, for me, I can tell you, and many leaders that I've worked with, they can tell you, to get to where I am, I have refused excuses. And that's why today, before I talk to distributors, I want to share with our guests something. I could have said no to this opportunity and still I'll be in employment now. But I want you to think that today Neolife is paying me over $3,000. This is a business I've been able to build in over 10 countries, and I'm still in my country, Kenya. I have seen this business grow in very hard times, like during COVID, when my business went across Africa, across Europe, across America. Guests who are on this call,
Where could I get that in employment? Sometimes the people who are in employment, like me, then the highest you can get is your position because there is a boss. But you're too comfortable because of that salary. Today, I can tell you nobody, no company can pay me $3,000 except Neolife. And the greatest thing that I have gotten apart from money is time freedom. Employees don't have time freedom. Even at this time of holiday, you find people are overworking. But in Neolife, I've been able to get family time. I've been able to get my me time as a lady, and I've been able to get a lot of time to support my team. I'm very proud of my team, those in this country and those out of this country. So I want to talk to a guest to look at redeeming time. I was talking to a friend of mine who's a civil servant, and she was telling me that she's been employed about 14 years. And she was saying that, oh, the government adds very little money. And I was asking her, what is your gross and what is your take home? She told me, Grace, after 14 years, I'm still taking home less than 50,000 Kenya shillings. I want to tell you the employee mindset I had when I came to Neolife. If it is not for training, I'd have quit this business. And I want to thank Pascal and so many leaders that trained me. Because when I look at my friends today, working 14 years for the government, please redeem time. Join Neolife now, because this is an opportunity. I've just done 9 years. Somebody doing 14 years, still getting less than 50,000. Me, I got my first 50,000 plus with Neolife when I was 7 months in this business. Today, the needs are so high. You need to look at an opportunity whereby you can look at the future. I want to talk to distributors as well, because to build this business has not been easy. I remember, like, when I was building my business away from me in the US, I had to wake up very wee hours of the night to catch up with my team when people were sleeping here. So I want to tell distributors on this call, go all out. Stretch your mind, because poverty is not funny. It is very painful. And I'm saying this because there are so many people at their comfort zone, and you are 1 or 2 inches near your poverty. Distributors, get out of comfort zone, get into social media. Today, the entire business I have in Mombasa and the entire coast region came from Instagram. This is the power of training. Miles Monroe says, information is not important until you take action on that information. Yes, you can know so much about Feel Better program, about becoming a Sapphire or a Ruby, about sponsoring, but are you putting it into action? Tonight, one of the things I want to challenge distributors as we close 2023, let us be people to go all out. It will not be easy. I have built my team when my son was so young, 3 years, traveling to Kisumu, to Bungoma, to every part of this country to build a network. Why? Because I saw a future in this business. Remember, I joined to make money. I have really seen money, but the greatest thing, help the willing people to grow. I want to tell you this, your attitude is your ticket to the top. Distributors, there are very dark times in our lives sometimes when you're building this business and you wonder, it looks like I've done everything. But let me tell you, there's another opportunity in social media. Maybe you've been doing one-on-one, maybe you've been out there talking to people, the warm market. Myself, I've decided to take the lead and the mentorship I'm getting from my friends in Tanzania to go to social media. And I can tell you the whole of 2023, everyone I've sponsored in my business is from social media, Facebook and Instagram. So sponsoring, there is no shortcut to it. I tell myself every day, I look at my mirror every day and I tell myself, I have to get these people to this business to more people. So be persistent. I've been very persistent. I know in my journey, I have been able to see my business even go down. And I've been so persistent to fight again and go back to the top. Why? Because there is hope. This business gave me hope. People are killing themselves every day in this country because there's no hope. It is very important how you behave when your business is not doing well. But it is also very important how you behave when your business is doing well. Are you a director and you're feeling permanent and pensionable? Are you feeling because you're a director on this call, there is no one else better than you? What about the senior managers below you? When are you thinking that those people will get to director? If you're just there and so comfortable. Let me tell you today, we also need to develop a mindset of duplication. The greatest thing that has helped me to grow my team is developing other leaders, because I cannot be able to do this on my own. I have refused to be distracted. Distractions are so many in our lives. I want to challenge every distributor. Distraction can come from family, from the team, from the cross lines, from everywhere. Avoid distraction, avoid comfort zone. These are the things that I have avoided. And I have said I am going to do it no matter what. Commit your business to God. I have been able to see my business grow in very hard times. And I can tell you, it's not been easy. I think you can see my screen. Pascal, you can tell me whether you can see my screen.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, that is our family. Thank you, Pascal. That is our family right there. And I can tell you it's been a journey. Our son is 12 years today. And we joined when our son was going to 3 years. I want you to see the complications I had. A young son, a sick husband, and work on my desk that was too much. But I said that was temporary pain. If you're on this call and you want sweet things always, you will not be able to grow. By the grace of God, I want to thank God for my husband, who has continuously supported me even when I'm going out there to do business, and even our son, who is a great product user. By the grace of God, my husband has recovered, and today we thank God for where we are in this business. We've continued to build a team that has continued to grow across board. And today I always ask myself, what if I never sent those sleepless nights traveling across this country? We could not be the people we are today. We have developed properties, we've gotten money, and we have traveled the world. As you can see there, that was our first flight with Neolife. We went to Sun City in 2015. And I can tell you it was amazing, because this was our first journey, with Neolife. We joined in 2014. Guess who are on this call? Don't think you have to stay 9 years. No, 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 no. Remember, I joined in 2014. And in 2015, less than 1 year, we were already traveling to Sun City as Sapphire directors. We were so green. Tulikuwa washamba hapo. But I can tell you, the journey began there, and traveling the world is one of the incentives that I just love. I've become a world traveler. I've seen my leaders travel, and traveling the world has changed our mind. And in 2016, there was no travel. In 2017, we traveled to Cape Town, and I can tell you it was amazing to travel with our uplines. You can see them there. We boarded Ethiopian Air, me and Caesar, and we have our friend Jane Anyona, Purity and Isaac right there. And we really enjoyed, and great people. We met, I think it was the first time, and met P.T. Hansi there, and it was just amazing. I want to ask you, where could we get this kind of life in employment? Who could have taken us here? Who could have paid for us? Today, as a distributor, wake up and step up to Sapphire Director. Wake up and step up to World Team. You need to see the world. You need to see the amazing, beautiful places that God created. And this can only happen through Neolife. It was amazing. For the first time in 2018, I met our founder, Jerry Brasfield, when we went to Mauritius. You can see the screen. And I can tell you, you can see my husband is well alive and he's still healthy. This is just not a business. It is an opportunity that transforms people. I can tell you out here, many people have money, but they can't travel even on plane. Why? They are sick. This is an amazing journey. When we went to Mauritius, it was amazing. We had a lot of, and we were at the best hotel. Neolife does not just give you lifestyle. We were taken to Balaclava, intercontinental Balaclava, and it was amazing. And guess what? Next year, in the next few months, in the month of May, we are going back to Mauritius for the second time for 2024 World Team Conference. In 2019, and I want to say I'm very grateful to God. Since we joined Neolife in 2015 until now, I have never missed to qualify for any World Team Conference. That is by the grace of God and, great work by the team. And today I'm very, very happy to tell you that Abu Dhabi was amazing. And I remember when we were going to Abu Dhabi, I had a plaster on my leg. But because our products work, I was able to remove that plaster in less than 3 months. And you can see me there standing with Kendra, our CEO, and it was amazing. And lifestyle refreshes your mind. This is what Neolife has given us. Many, many people are employed. They even make many money, but they don't travel. They don't travel with their loved ones. I'm so excited. I've also seen my team travel. So we went to Abu Dhabi to the Great Mosque there. You can see me there. And it was just amazing. From Abu Dhabi, in 1 year, we traveled twice. From Abu Dhabi, we just came, 1 month stayed in Kenya. And in 2019, we were One Ruby directors. We traveled for Ruby orientation to Sandton in South Africa, in Johannesburg. It was amazing to meet other leaders in East Africa. You can say there with our PTs from Tanzania, Husna and PT Bingi. We enjoyed ourselves. We went to Maropeng, and I can tell you the amazing that we had at Sandton. Where could we get this? Let me just picture where I could be. I could be in debt. I could be complaining. I could just be there hunting for jobs that don't pay. Today, I'm so excited. It's not about me, because today I've seen people making over 200,000 in my team, over 100,000, over 50,000, over 80,000. Others just joined recently. Their checks are 2,000, 1,000. Today is not about my story anymore, but today you can see what Neolife has done. In 2020, because of COVID, we didn't travel, but you can see us there. We traveled to Dubai in 2021. It was amazing. We enjoyed, and we went to Sharjah Desert. And the greatest thing, me and Caesar, we have decided, we suffered for too long as a couple. What we do, when Neolife says at a certain date, we are going to this country, as we go 5 days or 3 days ahead. Why? Because Neolife has given us financial freedom. 9 years ago, all we were doing is going up country. Kwenda ushago. Like now, there are some people already here. They wanaenda ushago. This business will give you a new total lifestyle. You can see us there. We enjoyed and we had all fun, just like 5-year-olds. In last year, in 2022, the year 2022, we went to Durban. And it was amazing. We met amazing people. Some of them are on this call. We enjoyed ourselves. And I remember even in Durban, we went ahead of time. We went to Durban 5 days ahead of Neolife. We had fun. We went to great places and we enjoyed ourselves before the Neolife team came. Where could we get this? The health, the lifestyle, the money, the people we have become, the business we have built, the great leaders we have built because of this opportunity. Wake up and get yourselves to build people. This year, in the month of May, we were in Turkey. And again, I was so happy to meet our CEO, Kendra, and our founder, Jerry Brasfield, there on top. And we were with my amazing sponsors, Purity and Isaac. We had great time with friends there. We can see our world team leader, my friend Grace Ngatia, and it was just amazing to be in Turkey, to be in Europe. I want you to remember we were in debt. We were in despair. We had self-pity. But I want to tell you, wake up. The world is waiting for you, and you need to see the world. Things have changed for me. My team has gone beyond this country in amazing places. And I want to really say that it has been an amazing journey to know that this business, you can build it beyond this country. That is Josephine and Rachel Miner and Kenneth. These are software directors in my team in the US. I have never gone to the US. I know Rico is always encouraging me, but my friends have never gone to the US. Where can you do a business where you have never gone? With people you have never met. That happens only in Neolife. My friends, when I see the check that is coming with different payments from different countries, I thank God that I said yes, and I was patient to build this business. I can tell you it's not just about money, but it's about people that have changed their lives. These leaders joined the business when their health was breaking, at the verge of breaking. So today is not just about money, but I can tell you, I'm here to show you the international business that I've been able to build when I'm seated right here in Kenya. And let me tell you, this business is also about legacy. I can tell you, we've been able to build leaders. Others are not even here. Others have passed on, but I can tell you the business has grown. This year in Dar es Salaam, thank you so much to Team Power International. We took #1 world team members, and we are truly grateful to God. I told you that our first car, we bought our first car, and just recently, beyond the properties we've bought, we decided to, say thank you to ourselves, and we bought an SUV. So that is where we started, the gray car, metallic there, and that is where we are on the KDL. This business has helped me help people, and today I can tell you things have changed. I remember in the year 2015, one of the businesses, one of my legs that is giving me over 10,000 PVs is the leg brought by my leader, Victor Olonde. The late Victor Olonde is a young guy I found in a matatu. This business, you can find it anywhere. And I remember when I talked to Victor, he joined the business. He was very naive and young, but I trained him. But today we don't have Victor, but I can tell you it's a real legacy, because that business is giving me over 10,000 PVs every month. And the person who started this business is no longer there. Why? Because our business is about building people, not one person. I'm so excited about what is happening. And I can tell you, I have seen that it is not by mistake that I left the corridors of employment. Today, I'm very happy to share with you that I can tell you 6 years I did this business on part-time. And the last 3.5 years, I've been doing this business on full-time. God is so faithful that he has continued to bring willing leaders my way. And I am so committed. I feel like I'm just starting. But this opportunity has given me my life back, not just as a woman, but also as a leader. God bless you, and thank you, Pascal, for this opportunity. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Grace. You know, as I was looking at those pictures and I was wondering, a guest who is here, who is thinking, can that be me in 2 or 3 years? If you're a guest, that can be you if you choose that to be you. Grace, thank you so much for your wonderful story and wonderful presentations. And you always inspire me to get, in fact, I always think that I need to start the business once again. So thank you so much. For those guests who are attending this presentation today, this is just the beginning. One of the things our company has done is to take advantage of technology. Grace was talking about building her team in the US, and she's in Nairobi. And that's what makes this business really fantastic. You can order products online. You can register new distributors online. Once you register with the company creates your own back office. That means a website for you to manage and monitor your business on a daily basis. Training is done locally and internationally online. I mean, if you have a laptop or you have a smartphone, you can train your people all over the world. I mean, the Zoom app is free of charge. You just need data. Delivery of products. The company, each market that we do business, the company contracts the local courier companies to deliver products to the doorstep of our customers and distributors. Payment for products or payment of bonuses is done by EFT or mobile money. So the company has tried to take full advantage of technology. One of the things the company has done is to partner with some of the best sports people in the world. These are two great rugby players. They've just become the world champions about a month ago in France. Lee Arance and Willy Leroux, some of the top rugby players in the world. Which products do they trust? Neolife products. Why? Because they are simply the very best products in the world. Convention. This is a convention in Dar es Salaam during the East African Convention on the 28th of October. This was a convention in Southern Africa on the 14th of October in Pretoria. If you're a guest, get back to the person who invited you. They'll give you an application form for registration. In Botswana, you need between 670 and 1,350 pula. In South Africa, you need between 870 and 1880 rand. In Kenya, 8,700 or 9,100 or 11,000 shillings to start your business. In Nigeria, it's 32,000 or 40,000 naira. In Tanzania, 159,000 or 201,000 Tanzania shillings. In Uganda, it's 238 or 295,000 Uganda shillings. USA is $75. Togo is 45,300 or 60,300 francs CFA. In Italy, 64 euros. In Ghana is 700 cedis or 1,130 cedis. Cameroon is 56,000 or 68,000 CFA or francs CFA. So this is what you need to start your business, wherever you are. The power of leverage is what allows us to actually increase our income. In fact, if you're a business analyst, Betty and I invested 425 rand when we started. After 7 months, our income was about $1,000 a month. Calculate the return on investment. That's that simple process, because our business uses leverage, the power of leverage. Another example, if I gave you $1 million or I offer you 1 cent doubled daily for 31 days. Most people would say, oh, give me $1 million in cash. I want the cash right now. But if you double 1 cent daily for 31 days, it comes to $10.7 million. That's the principle we use in our business to grow. Remember that success begins with a decision. If on that day Grace continued to ignore that SMS, that text message, she wouldn't have been here today to share a wonderful story. So success begins with a decision. And then next, you need to know what you want. What is it that you want? What is your dream? What drives you? Number 2, find out what you need to learn, what you need to do, and what you need to know. Be teachable. Number 3, hard work, sheer hard work, guts, and persistence. Number 4, belief in yourself, your sponsor, that is the person who invited you to join this business or to attend this presentation, and you need to believe in the company and the product. If you have these things going for you, you're going to be very, very successful. But as Grace said, a very important thing about this business, commitment. Once you're committed, you will move out of your comfort zone into your pain arena. And the pain arena is where success lies. Success is not in the comfort zone. Success is when you accept pain as a process of growing to become successful. What is next for you? The next step is get back to the person who invited you. They'll give you an application form. They'll guide you on how to get started in the business. They'll hold your hand. And if you follow the advice, you're going to be very successful. So ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank all of you very much for sharing this evening with us. Thanks, Grace, for the wonderful story, and Alan for supporting our business and hosting this presentation. So thank you very much. Good night and God bless.